why does the president want to continue to cut rates? There's just this competitive thing. And when you're in business, everything is about competition. Everything. So you don't, everything you think about is, can I be competitive? And is it going to give me a leg up? Is it going to help me? Is it going to give me a 0.5% more on my bottom line? Is the competition hurting me? Is the competition helping me? So President Trump is that on steroids. I mean, he is just everything about competitive. So here's how he looks at the Fed rate. He says, look, it's not fair. It's not fair. The Eurozone, Japan, China is manipulating the rate down, giving them a competitive edge. So if they cut their rates and go negative, it devalues their currency. So if it devalues their currency and they sell a TV to America, it's cheaper than it was because their currency compared to the U.S. exchange rate is so much lower, they become more competitive. But there's a problem with that for the U.S. Number one, we're not an export nation. I am telling you, folks, I know the markets would have a knee-jerk reaction. I don't think it would last. If China said to us today, we're done. We have no more import-export relationship with America. We're done. It would hurt China. It wouldn't hurt us. It would hurt the markets in a knee-jerk reaction. But it is such a small percentage of our economy that it would really prove to be somewhat irrelevant. It wouldn't matter. We would change our supply chain to Indonesia or the Philippines or Vietnam or South America, where it would be somewhat irrelevant. Would there be a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction why we regrouped a little bit? Not we, but some companies regrouped a little bit? Yes. But it really would be somewhat irrelevant. When China, Japan do that, when they devalue, that's their whole economy is built on exporting. So they get a huge competitive advantage. We don't have that. So I hope what Jerome Powell said to the president, said, Mr. President, I want to explain this to you. Do you understand that we don't need a competitive edge? It doesn't give us a competitive edge because such a small percentage of what we do is exporting goods. It doesn't matter to us. What it does to us, it hurts us because we're a consumer-driven economy. 70% of our economy is dependent on you and I buying stuff, right? So it doesn't, it's a very different situation. And say that it hurts us if we do that because it brings inflation in. Now you're taking a consumer-driven economy and it's costing consumers more money to buy stuff. Not a good thing. Hey, I want to thank you for watching the clip. We sure do appreciate it. Would you go right now, click on that subscribe button if you haven't already. That helps us. We would appreciate it. Thanks again.